Kent Industries, offering more than 20 years' experience in sealing and bonding technology, now unveil a new product for the automotive industry, screenfix. A new screen adhesive developed to meet the needs of the modern motor industry and utilizing the latest polymer technology. Thatcham, the Motor Insurance Repair Research Centre in Berkshire, was approached to conduct final testing of this new product. The test recommended by Thatcham was the most stringent their engineers could devise, conforming as it did to the important requirements of the United States test for windshield mounting, Federal Motor Vehicle Safety Standard 212. This program will now show the benefits and advantages of the new screenfix adhesive in use and the excellent results achieved during Thatcham's impact test of the material. First, we'll take a look at how easily a screen can be fitted using screenfix. Before fitting, the glass and the aperture must be cleaned with screen prep to leave a dry, grease-free surface. It can be seen here that for the purposes of the test, all traces of the former polyurethane have been removed. However, in normal use, screenfix is fully compatible with most adhesive materials used in manufacture and repair, unlike some polyurethanes. The cartridge is inserted into the gun in the usual way. Either a hand mastic gun or an air pressure gun may be used. The cartridges offer an advantage in storage as they have a 12-month shelf life. This is a ceramic edge screen, so no primer on the glass or around the aperture is needed with this product, a saving in both time and materials. For screens without ceramic edges, primer is required on the glass only to protect the adhesive from UV light. Screenfix is a single component polymer-based material, so it's non-toxic and does not contain solvents or isocyanates. Thus, it meets the Kent Industries' philosophy of developing products which are user-friendly and will not harm the environment. However, this has not been achieved at the expenses of strength. The product exhibits excellent bonding characteristics. Under laboratory conditions, 300% elongation has been achieved using test pieces made to DIN standards. Having applied the adhesive all around the screen edges, it's fitted into the aperture and taped in position. Screenfix should be cold cured by atmospheric moisture for a minimum of 1 hour before the vehicle is returned to the road. Full cure is obtained after 24 hours. The test conducted by Thatcham required the vehicle to be subjected to a full frontal impact into a static concrete block at 50 kilometers an hour. If the screen is then divided down the middle, the bond must have been maintained for at least half the way round the edge on each side in order to pass the test. The impact was set to occur 1 hour after fitting the screen, the worst possible situation to which the adhesive would ever be subjected in actual use. This film, shot at 1,000 frames per second, shows the degree of screen movement. The sudden deceleration on impact resulted in considerable damage to the vehicle, not to mention having a devastating effect on the dummies which had been placed in the car to simulate the driver and passenger. However, the screen exhibited only slight movement due to the elasticity of the bonding material, and such elasticity was well within the design specification. The main criteria being that the screen must be retained by the bonding agent sufficiently to prevent the ejection of any unrestrained passengers and maintain the integrity of the vehicle structure. The screen aperture immediately above the dash was pushed back during the impact, and the film shows that the laminated screen suffered serious damage. However, detailed examination after the impact showed that the screenfix retained adhesions to the aperture and the glass on both sides and along the top of the screen, which meant that it had exceeded the requirements laid down for this test. The impact was carried out in the presence of a senior engineer from the Ministry of Transport's Vehicle Certification Agency. The Motor Insurance Repair Research Centre issued a certificate giving details of the test conditions and concluding that the bonding material had successfully passed the rigours of this most exacting test. Now let's take another look at the many advantages that screenfix has to offer. It's safe both for the user and the environment. It contains no solvents or isocyanates. No primer is required in most cases. It's fully compatible with most polyurethanes. With correct storage, a 12-month shelf life can be expected. And perhaps most importantly, it's safe for the customer, certified by Thatcham as meeting the important requirements of regulation FMV SS212, only 1 hour after fitting the screen. With offices across Europe and a large direct sales force, Kent Industries is ready to serve.